Thank you for tuning in to TTV. I'm your host, Toya, and today is a Meditation Monday, and we are talking about goals. So I'm starting this cleanse today with a group of young ladies, and part of what you do during the cleanse is that you sit back and you reflect on what it is, like what outcome do you want for this cleanse? What is it that you're trying to do? You also incorporate meditation during the cleanse, and part of what you're meditating on is the goals that you're set and your intention for what you want to come out of this cleanse. So I broke it down to just 3 steps as far as meditating on your goals. The first step, of course, is to define what it is that you want. What is your goal? What is it that you're trying to do or accomplish? And so when you sit down and you figure that part out, then you sit down, get comfortable in your spot, focus on what it is that you want, and kind of like push everything else away to the side so you kind of clear your mind, and then you envision that goal. Whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, you sit there and you envision it and you ask yourself, how does it feel to have this goal? What is it? What does it feel like? How does my body feel? How am I moving? How do I act? What is my mentality? You know, these are the things that you're asking yourself while you're envisioning. How does it feel to have this goal completed? You know, how does it feel to be in that state of mind? So you sit back and you ask yourself those questions and you pay attention to it as you visualize what it is that you're trying to do. So whatever your goal is. So for example, let's say that your goal is to add an additional $1,000 a month to your income. So if you added that $1,000 to your income, what would that feel like? Would there be some relief there as far as having that extra money? Would you feel relieved? Would it be for something more pleasurable that you would enjoy doing, like maybe taking a trip? And if it was for taking a trip, how would it feel to be wherever it is that you're trying to go? You know, whether it's basking in the sun and feeling the warmth on your skin or being in the water, what does it feel like? What does it look like? How do you feel having accomplished that? And then that's what you sit there and you spend some time, meditating on and being in that presence, visualizing it, and trigger all your senses when you do it. So what does it taste like? Is it something that you're eating, or is it the air? Because sometimes when you're by the water, you can taste the sea on the air. Is it something you can smell? Do you smell the ocean water? Do you smell the fragrant flowers? What do you smell? What do you feel? Like, feel internally, emotionally, and what do you feel? Like, is it the sand pouring through your fingers? What is it that you feel? Okay, so go through your 6 senses and when you're meditating on what goal that you're trying to do, and spend some time. And it's not something that you have to spend a lot of time on. You could do 5 minutes, a couple of times out the day. But instead of thinking on negative thoughts or thinking about what you haven't done or what you can't do or what you need to do, sometimes we need to stop and think about what is it that you want to do, and spend that energy and that focus on that. So if you feel yourself trailing over, oh my God, another day at work, you know what? Let me not think about that. I'm going to spend that time thinking about my goal. How would that goal reflect in my job? Would I still have my job if I meet this goal? Okay, so just spend that time. And like I said, it doesn't have to be like hours in meditation. You can just spend a few minutes, 5 minutes before you start your day, before you even get out your bed. Just sit there and just really envision and feel it. Okay, because those are the 2 things. You have to see it and you have to feel it, because seeing and feeling is believing. And once you believe, you can manifest it in reality in your life. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share, because if you got benefits out of it, somebody else may as well. I love you guys, and I will talk to you tomorrow.